Woohoo! Woohoo! Welcome to the Hunter Report, and today we are doing chicken pot pie 3 different ways. You heard me right. We're doing it like this. We're doing it in little muffin pans like this, and I'm doing a gigando one. Stick with me. I'm going to show you how to do this. Comfort food. How can you go wrong? Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please give me thumbs up. All right, let's learn how to cook. OMG. Look at my mini pot pie. Here's what we're gonna need. You can do heavy whipping cream or preferably heavy cream, about 2 sticks of butter. I wanna do a little ramekin as well as a large pie, so I'm gonna do the crescents in the ramekin. In our chicken department, we are going to want chicken broth, dark meat, 2 thighs, box of chicken, a single chicken bouillon cube. In our vegetable department, I recommend the Green Giant mixed vegetable steamers, which comes with carrots, corn, peas, and beans. It's a great mix. It's really quick, especially during the winter time when vegetables aren't really in season. Some celery hearts and an onion and parsley. So let's get started with our chicken. I'm gonna roast it in the oven, and I'm gonna place my chicken. Want to season both sides of the chicken with just with salt and a very, very generous amount of pepper. Then just a little bit of olive oil. So you can start the broth well before the chicken is done. So I got my Progresso chicken broth. Bouillon is from the French word bouillir, to boil, and this is concentrated chicken, salt, seasoning, vegetables. This is just a flavor explosion. So we're gonna let this go for about 15 minutes, and let's get started on our vegetables. Get these going into a pot. Doesn't hurt to chew. Always like to keep a little garbage pail right there. Makes cleanup much easier. Just medium dice. Yeah, it would help to have a bigger cutting board. And that's my chicken. The bell is the chicken. So now we're gonna take it out and let it cool so that I can pick it apart with my hands. That is nice. That is nice. So, right on the stove to cool there. An entire stick of this Organic Valley. Right in with my vegetables. Haven't turned the fire yet on the vegetables. And I like how it's pasture raised and unsalted organic. So, been enjoying this butter, good old butter. Butter is the miracle ingredient. Got some heat going there. We're gonna sweat these vegetables with the butter. Some room for the butter right at the bottom of the pan. Just let that happen. So butter is very slowly melting. Back over here and chop up a parsley. First day in the professional kitchen ever is that right there, and the entire the kitchen whites were bloody, and I tried to bury them in the clothes hamper, and the chef somehow picked up on this and sort of yelled, "Whose blood is this?" Now this is all that good bits, and we're gonna just deglaze it, which means to basically put liquid into the pan, and we're gonna extract all that flavor. So it's basically like dishwashing, except that we're gonna keep all this goodness. The entire purpose is to get all that flavor. So if you didn't catch that, I put the chicken broth right in, just because it has more flavor than water. And we're just gonna scrape every little bit here. Just goes into that philosophy that no part goes unwasted. I wish I had some chicken, maybe liver and gizzards, give it some extra flavor. Typically, you could add some kind of wine or vinegar. I just want to keep this real comfort food and not really get any acidity going, but just things to think about. Might even be interesting to add some grapes. Let's just take a taste of that, see what's going on. Oh my God. This is like flavor country right here. We're not messing around. We are not messing around at all. Oh my goodness. Butter is just coming up. Let's get every ounce of this flavor. Our chicken is now cool enough to touch. And let's just start breaking it down. So I find it easier to just work with a nice tiny knife. Just split the chicken right at the joints. And I'm going to take these bones and actually throw them in the stock while it's still boiling. Just get every freaking ounce of flavor, and even I'm going to crack it down the middle. The bone marrow comes out. Alright, that's not going to work, but I'm still throwing these in right into my chicken stock, right there. Feels like I'm making barbecue. I'd love to take a trip down the Carolinas, do some BBQ. A little comedy. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to do a little stand-up comedy as well as cooking. You know, what a world that I live in. Got some beautiful chicken pieces here. Now let's just slice them into some nice bite-sized pieces. And of course, I mean, look at that skin. Why wouldn't you have skin? If you're trying to lose weight, I would suggest that you maybe work out more, drink less, stop sitting at your desk as much so that you can enjoy this beautiful chicken. Just break it up with your hand, because people can feel that love. So, let's get a strainer. Let's get these all combined. Get our chicken in. This is the combining phase. Don't leave a single drop on the cutting board, otherwise I will come to your house and I will arrest you for culinary crimes. Let's get our nice Green Giant steamers. And I'm just doing this by eyeball. It feels to me like we're maybe a two handful. I'm thinking on a good ratio of veggies to about 4 handfuls. Get some celery going. Some parsley, excuse me. Got our heavy cream. Again, you can use, whipping cream. You should be using heavy cream, but it's not going to be the end of the world here. Of King Arthur all-purpose. Now this flour is key. It gets everything nice and thick. More than a touch of pepper. I'm going to do a little experiment, as I said, and I'm going to do the ramekin with the croissant, both by Pillsbury, and then I'm going to do the pie crust in the big pie dish. Woo! Yeah, look at that. The beast is out. Pandora's box is open. We have gone past the point of no return. Woohoo! Woohoo! Since we're going to eat it out of the bowl, it's not all that important, but you just want to take this nice rectangle full of and just sort of let gravity bring it in there. Just about like that. And then with your finger, spread it out and trim off the top. Like that. Very nice. Just going to use a measuring spoon here and ladle in our filling. Just right to the top. No more, no less. All right. Boom. And whisk it. Now just brush it very generously with egg white. egg wash, $3.75. Plop it in. So I'm rolling these into a ball, getting some flour on them, and then just rolling these out about 3 inches by 3 inches. Just fits perfectly right into here. Brush them with egg wash. Butter up. It's very delicate, so just let gravity do most of the work. This is the covering of the pie. 4 and 20 blackbirds. Does that have anything to do with chicken pot pie? I've got no idea. Someone Google that for me? OMG. Look at my mini pot pie. Isn't it cute? And here's our big one. Woohoo! Woohoo! Why not goldfish and caviar on a blini? Oh, and look at this. Here's the goldfish. Welcome to the Hunter Report. Now there's 2 things I want to talk about today, 2 things that I love. Goldfish and saving money. And I have found the perfect solution and the place to make that happen. It's called Amazon.com. Amazon has this new service called Amazon Pantry, and they actually make you fill up your box. They say like, well, we're gonna charge you $6 for the shipping, and you get like this many items that you're allowed to put in for the $6. So I said, well, why don't I max out my goldfish, because I've burned through a lot of goldfish, as you're about to see. And so why don't I get as many goldfish as possible into this box so that I can save, on the shipping. Let's see what the box holds.